We're going to migrate a little bit from the AI conversation over to the ILS conversation because we like to have both those conversations. This is the checkbox that you were talking about. When any prospect goes to apartments.com, I'm here at 5401 Chimney Rock. This is just a random property that I chose that happened to be near my house, so I clicked the first one that came up, and I'm going to contact. I've hit the send message button, and then here it is. Email me listings and apartment related info right there. Listings. What is that listings referring to, Caleb?
Yeah, so this is what we were preaching about. Guess what your prospect is doing? When they select this, they are saying, I'm interested in listings. Listing is referring to your competitor's property.
There it is.
I am checking a box to say, please send my information to my competitor. It is crazy. We're talking about AI. We're talking about ILS. These things are very correlated in what's keeping you from your renter. We don't want to have an additional layer, whether it is a piece of AI that is not exponentially improving your leasing down funnel, or on ILS. We don't want to have a layer in between you and this renter. What do we really want them to do? Well, to start, we don't want them to get over to the ILS. Why are we so passionate about that? Because if I can just simply get them to your website, I can expect your lead to tour percentage, meaning how many leads turn into tours, to double. The average ILS lead to tour is roughly 10 to 12%. All of your leads that get to your ILS, we expect over a decade of doing this, a decade of studying this data, we expect 10% of these leads to actually get into your property. Why is it so much lower? Why is it half of the leads that get to your website? This is the exact reason. This little box that they are so boldly displaying on their website that nobody seems to talk about it.
Yeah, it just seems crazy with how much that you pay for, your diamond package. Like, there's no package that you can buy that's high enough to make this go away. This is on everybody's ILS. And just so you guys can see here, I refresh the page, I'm hitting send message. This box is automatically checked, and we know users, they're not going to uncheck that box. There's really no incentive for them to uncheck the box. So they're going to get your competitors' listings. That's just the way it's going to go. The first contact that they get, and of course, think about the user experience. I'm already shopping for apartments. I'm browsing apartments.com. I'm clearly looking at a couple of different listings. I found one that I like, and then they're going to send me more listings. What am I naturally going to do? I'm going to go look at those listings, right? So the very first thing that's going to happen after they send a message to your property is they're going to go look at your competitor.
We're talking a whole lot of what not to do. We're going to talk a little bit in a few minutes about what you should be doing. But ultimately, again, guys, we wanted to show how confusing this space is getting and how many layers we're adding into actually building a sustainable, healthy, scalable digital marketing funnel that produces real results with an attainable, scalable, accurate cost per lease. We should all be working towards a very clean cost per lease, where we know when we spend a dollar is going to come back to us in a different form in terms of rent and rent growth down the way when they lease.